Fantastic. You can just rest for a few moments. We're also going to need the assistance of some people in the audience. What I've got here is a deck of cards. Well, you've probably guessed that, oddly enough. And because I was in a rush and did not bring the elastic bands with me, mutilated balloons. That's a free tip for you on the DVDs. They make wonderful makeshift elastic bands. And I'm just going to put them around there like so. Just to hold them in place. You'll see why in a moment, because I don't want to make a mess on the floor. I'm going to throw these out into the audience. Whoever catches them, what I'd like you to do is place the cards flat on your hand like so. When you get them, and then when I say now, what you're going to do is, you're just going to pull some somewhere up like that, and look at the card you see. Simple as that. That makes sense? Fantastic. So, what I'd like you to do, because it's all about the people we use. So we're going to start with you, Robert, first. Take those cards, and just throw them out. You won't know why you're throwing them in a certain direction, but nonetheless, that's exactly where I wanted you to go. I will become clear. Just look at the card, remember it. Just remember it, fantastic. Keep that in mind. It's all about being honest later on. Throw them to somebody else, but both of you, look at the audience. Make that deck move in the direction you think is right. Okay, so on the count of 3, you focus where you think that should go. 1, 2, 3, just throw them to somebody else. Fantastic, put them flat on your hand, and just look at the card, remember it. Fantastic, remember that, keep that in mind. And one final time, okay, both of you, focus on those cards, where it's going to go. Throw them somewhere else. 1, 2, 3, now. Fantastic. Flat on your hand, just look at the card, peek at it, remember it. Yeah, everyone got a card? And if you'd just like to throw those cards back up here. Brilliant.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. You can pick them up if you want. Save me telling you to. Thank you, we don't need that. Everyone's got a card in mind, yeah? Think of that card clearly. Have either of you got a mobile telephone on you?
Over there now.
Over there, it's alright, you can use this one. That is normal phone, please tie that, you'll need that in a moment. Also be needing this pad and this pen. Do either of you know anyone who will be up at 10:30 in the morning on a Saturday?
Yeah.
You do? Somebody that you could ring?
Yeah.
Okay, what I'd like you to do then is, this is weird, I'd like you to ring them up right now, if you want, please. And just explain to them that you're at a show, an event, and they're going to talk very briefly to a nutter called Jonathan Roy, or Alex Smith, whichever name you wish to use. If you ring this person, I want you to just send that same energy that moved the cards around the room to the person on the end of that telephone line, Robin. As daft as this may sound.
Hello, Dad. I'm in the middle of a seminar at the moment, and we need somebody to participate, and it's you. What's he doing?
Fantastic! Can I, what's his name?
Dennis.
Dennis? Hi, Dennis. It might seem a bit bizarre, so I'm going to put you on to your lovely daughter again in a few moments. What I'm going to do is, when I give you back, I'm going to give you first to your daughter and then to a gentleman who's also sat on stage next to your daughter. And I want you to say the first playing card that comes into your head, as daft as this sounds, when you speak to them both. So it's different cards each time, and they're going to write them down, and that's what we're doing. Yeah? Does that make sense? Fantastic, okay, that's cool. I'm going to pass you to your daughter then, that's number 1. Could you ask for another card as well, please?
Could you give me another card as well? Another card, yeah.
Name one, it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, you've got to tell me.
Just write it down, but don't tell anyone.
Okay, 1 second.
And finally, you pass the phone to Robert, and if you get one more card,
Sure.
use those abilities. You don't know how you do
Good
this,
morning,
but
Dennis.
we'll do it nonetheless.
How are you? I just need another card from Mr. Smith, please.
If you just write that down without... It's
Are you
fantastic.
sure? Do you want to use that one? I'm 100% sure. Okay, thank you. I'll get back to you.
If you just want to write that down, say thanks to him. And
Okay,
thank you very much, Dennis.
Bye-bye. Yeah, that's it. Bye.
Fantastic. And he's now sat at home thinking, what the heck's going on? I think it's fair to say there's no way on this planet I could have known who you were going to ring.
No.
There's no way I could have set anything up with your dad.
Oh no.
You both spoke to him, you wrote things down. The people that looked at cards, could you stand up where you are? Okay? Brilliant. Now, if this works, because it's just an experiment. Experiments sometimes don't work. If this works, I'd like you all to go mad with applause, because you won't know how you've done this, but somehow, if you've influenced it through your mind power, then we should notice something rather strange. There's 3 cards written down here that Dennis has named on the end of a telephone. Whereabouts in England is he, by the way?
St. Helens.
St. Helens. There's no way you can see him through the window. He's not outside, perched on the ladder, or anything like that. There's not a live video stream to him. This is weird. He's in St. Helens. He's given us the name of 3 cards. You randomly chose cards. You directed them where they went. The pair of you, with your wonderful mind powers. Hopefully. I'm going to call out the 3 cards that Dennis gave us, okay? You can see them yourself. If you hear your card, I'd like you to sit down. If we end up with 3, well, 1 sat down would be bloody amazing, frankly. 2 would be fantastic. 3 would be a miracle. And you can tell me how you did it afterwards. We have got Jack of Clubs, 10 of Spades, 7 of Spades. If you heard your card, sit down. I don't know how you did it.